I'm Marlene Hutchinson, and welcome to Tips for Guitar Playing Success. As many of you know, I've been sharing my guitar playing tips every Thursday for more than 10 years. It's been my way to hopefully help you stay motivated, be inspired, and continue expanding your guitar playing journey. If you're interested in more learning resources, go to my website, marlenesmusic.com. And for anyone who's listening and feeling like you're missing out on all the guitar playing fun, you can easily get started with my super simple Learn to Play Guitar in a Day course. Now, on to today's tip. This podcast is brought to you in part by Gator. Whether you just need a bag to gig with on the weekends, or a frequent flyer needing a flight-friendly TSA Series case, or a dedicated road warrior bringing your instruments on tour, Gator has a solution for you. For the stuff you love, guard it with Gator. Today's tip is how to successfully jam with other guitarists. There are so many benefits to jamming with other guitarists. Most importantly, it's just plain old fun. Still, many people feel intimidated by the idea. Thoughts like, maybe I'm not good enough, can creep in and hold us back. But guess what? The best way to overcome those doubts is to jam. In this episode, I'll share what you can expect when playing with others and how to make it a positive and, yes, truly fun experience. As always, a big shout out this week and thank you to our fellow guitarists joining us from Germany, Taiwan, Tunisia, and India. Before we jump into this episode, can I ask you a favor? Would you please tap the subscribe button? Because this is the easiest way you can support this podcast and me. And it doesn't cost you a thing. It's absolutely free to tap the subscribe button. It helps me to continue bringing you this content every single week on your favorite podcast channels and on YouTube. Thank you for supporting this show and me by tapping the subscribe button. I love to jam with other guitarists. In fact, I have a few guitar playing buddies that I get together with every few weeks. We play group songs and solos, plus we catch up on each other's lives. It's always a fun time, and we typically feel like we rock the world with our music. So that's a little bit about my current guitar jam group, but today I want to share my first jam experience with you. Because, like many people, I was intimidated and almost didn't go. But before I do, in case you want to know more about the ins and outs of jamming, listen to a couple of my previous episodes, like the 7 benefits of jamming with guitar players, Jamuary, find a jam session near you, and how to jam with your guitar friends. I put the links for those episodes in the show notes. The first time I sat in to jam with a group of guitarists, I had only been playing for about 6 months. I knew just a handful of chords and some basic strumming. Now, mind you, this group had been getting together for years, and there were some seriously talented musicians in the group. Some with soloing riff skills that could rival Eric Clapton. So to say I was intimidated is an understatement. I went anyway with the mindset, fake it till you make it. When I arrived, there were 20 guitar players seated in a circle. I got my guitar out of its case and sat in an open chair. The first thing I noticed is that no one used music. Their format was that each guitarist would take turns, name a song, and tell either the key for the song or the chords. And then we would all start playing. Most of the time I had no idea what I was doing, so I would just look at the guitar player sitting across from me and try to follow what they were doing. It was a challenge. In my mind, I felt like I managed to hold my own. And then, of course, the beauty of playing in a group is mistakes are less noticeable. I strummed softly to avoid being detectable. I had numerous playing errors, but I was treated like one of them. And honestly, I was just thrilled to be included. No one said anything about my playing abilities or lack of playing abilities. And it ended up being one of the most wonderful guitar playing experiences, mistakes and all, that I had had to that point. What I noticed most was that once I let go of my expectations to be a perfect guitar player and just felt the vibe and rhythm of the other guitarists, it was a blast. And I must have been somewhat okay, or okay enough, because they did ask me back. The moral to this story, don't wait until you're at a certain level to feel like you can play with other guitarists. No matter your skill abilities, just give it a try. You'll have fun and you'll certainly learn from the other players. So grab your guitar and get ready to jam. And if you're looking for a jam, join our Guitar Tips Community Jam. We get together once a month virtually and play songs. Grab your guitar and plan to jam. I hope this episode's tip has helped you to continue expanding your guitar playing skills and knowledge. If you'd like to learn more, please check out the many learning resources available at marlenesmusic.com. Thank you for joining today's podcast, and as I like to say, play on.